John Barron, who started the bakery in 1887. That's his portrait. Jack inherited it, and he hadn't much interest in it, and it was a much bigger business than it was when my father took it over, because he gambled a lot and he drank. So it was in a very bad way when my father took it over, and my father had worked for him for so long and he never paid him that the solicitor insisted that the property be signed over to my father in lieu of money owed to him. Otherwise the place would have been sold. The Scotch brick oven here, which you see, it is a wood-fired oven traditionally, and the wood used to be in here, and the ashes went down here, and they were converted somewhere in the 50s. He had them converted to oil. So it's a compression with oil. They switch on these ovens at 10 o'clock first thing, and they take 2 to 3 hours to bring up to temperature to bake the first batch of bread.
Bread and milk, those two are mentioned quite a lot. Milk and honey, bread and milk, they're mentioned in the Bible, so people have always eaten those foods. So why in the last 30 years, after eating them for 2,000 or 3,000 years, why are we intolerant to bread and to dairy products? There's something seriously wrong.
So I start off with flour, and this is 100% Irish flour, and some salt, 10 grams of salt, 13 grams of sugar, and then we mix that up and we just press down and roll it out. But when my father was a child, this was where the Pony and Trap used to be. This was where the Pony and Trap. You didn't have an automobile, you had a Pony and Trap. And the pony was kept here and the bakehouse was out there somewhere. Come in here as a child, and again, the men that would come with them would come, and they would it would take about 2 hours to deliver maybe 5 ton of flour, and it would all be hoisted up there. They'd hoist the bags up there, and we'd be here watching them as children when we came in from school. And that memory, that's a nice memory, yeah. They're only as good as the man working them. The man working them has to use his head as well. So he can't come in and just turn on the oven and forget all about it. The dough has to be right, but this is just the first kneading, and you have to leave it sit then for 12 hours to rise. It just comes on its own. Coffee cakes, a fruit cake, sultana cake. Yeah, and then you've chocolate biscuit cake, and pear and almond, and that's a polenta, an orange and almond apple tart, which is a very Irish thing. Very proud, very, very proud, yeah. I fulfilled my dream in life.
Which is?
Which is this, that I produced it, and that I made it to what it is today, and it has got recognition in lots and lots of awards.